Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAQUDASH, the honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere shalom to the Akim that's out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a really kind of a quick video. This video is put up by this YouTube channel, the Royalty Adventure. I think I've seen them before in the past. And they were doing a reaction to this person getting the flesh-eating bacteria. And it was from swimming with pigs. Now, granted, the person, the said person jumped in the water with an open cut, which you shouldn't jump in any body of water with an open cut, but you're doing that, you're really, should I say, testing the waters, right? When you are, or you're pushing the limit, right? When you're doing it with pigs, okay? Pigs are good for their own purposes, and mainly they're put here to clean up, right? You associate yourself with pigs. Associate yourself with pigs is not usually a good thing, right? When you look up swine and stuff like that, anything associated with swine is usually has something to do with waste. Again, something that you want to be away from, right? And you let them do their job. Now, this is a person swimming with pigs, and these two that did the reaction, they always talk about, yeah, I mean, they always talk about the digestive tract, everything that we be talking about, which doctors say, the digestive tract, hell, they even eat their own waste, like dogs would do sometime, and people eat dogs, right? But this person didn't even eat the pig. They just swam in the water. They just swam in the water with the pigs. But like I said, granted, with an open cut. You're really asking for it, right? And then that they had to, what they call amputate the leg. The leg. Again, pigs and all these, they're abominable for us to eat. They're not abominable to the earth. They're abominable for us to eat. That's why the scriptures call them abominable foods for us Israelites. Okay, for us to eat. We're not supposed to eat that stuff. We're not even supposed to touch it, right? We're not even supposed to touch it, because they are made for cleanup. That's what they're put here to do. They're made for cleanup, right? See, a lot of people, say I don't eat pork. Muslims say they don't eat pork. There's a whole lot of people that say they don't eat pork, and you ask them, why don't you eat pork? And none of them really, majority of them don't come up with a really good answer. Some people would say it's because of religious purposes. But why is it part of religious purposes that you're not supposed to eat pork? See, there has to be something wrong with that, right? Why is it your religious purpose? Why did your religion tell you not to eat pork? There has to be a reason. Did you dive deep into the reason? Did you just dive into the reason? I say dive deep. It's not really anything deep to understand about pork and why you shouldn't touch it and why the Lord put it in the scriptures for us not to eat. That stuff is for the heathen to eat, man. That's not for Israelites to eat. We're not supposed to have anything to do with pork. And this is exactly why, man. Okay, this is exactly why. Anything associated with swine is usually not a good thing. It's not a good thing for you to touch. It's not a good thing for you to eat. Right? And again, these are all reasons, man. Look up pork. And you got a lot of people out there that say, yeah, I don't eat pork, but that's why we ask, well, what about crabs? Why do you eat crabs? Right? You eat seafood, right? Shrimp. Everybody loves them some good shrimp. But why do you eat that stuff? It should be for the same reason. Pork, crabs, shrimp, and whatever else, right? That's considered abominable for us not to eat dog, cat, and all this other stuff, right? It's a reason for that, right? There is a really good reason for that. It's for your health. It's not just for ceremonial practices, it's for your health. We're not supposed to be like the heathen. But of course, our people always want to be like them, man. We eat like them. The black woman trying to talk like them, right? That so-called educated talk, so-called. You're just trained. You're not educated. You're just trained. Chill out. First John chapter 5 verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, right? Chill out. And his commandments are not grievous. There are laws in the Bible for a reason. Okay, there are laws in the land for a reason. Right? For example, what are Esau's laws for? Don't rob a store. Right? Don't be shooting up random people. Right? Don't it's just don't do certain things. Don't run red lights. For obvious reasons. Right? Why are laws put there? Right? See, for you people out there that claim that we're not under the law, why would you as a Christian or God fearing, God fearing person, why would you even consider that, man? Right? We understand. I said great most. We understand that it's not all about the law, but you should at least try. Right? I always say think about it like this. This is what I always say. Think about it like this, right? Let's say you absolutely don't have to follow none of the laws. You just don't have to. Why would I not at least try? If I claim that I am a God-fearing person, right? I fear the Lord Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Why in the world would I not at least try? Okay? I should be trying. At least trying. But you people out there, you just say, forget it all. Right? Forget it all. I'm not gonna follow none of it. And then when you stay sick, you're running around here asking questions. Sure, eating pork is not the only thing that makes you sick. Eating crabs is not the only thing that'll make you sick. Because we're still sick. We don't eat none of that stuff. We're still sick. But why would you want to amplify it? Second of all, that'll be disobeying the Lord. You know what I mean? That'll be that you literally poisoning your body. See what happens when you disobey the Lord? You're eating poison, pretty much. The Lord didn't tell you to do anything wrong. So that's where my question comes in. Why not at least try? The Lord, He never told you to do anything wrong. You can survive not eating pork. The Lord still kept an option for us, man. Sure, like I said, we can't keep the 100% law, right? Because if we could, then we wouldn't be here. We would not be here. And we will be in a much better position than we are right now. But this is the Lord showing us we still under the curse. But he still left little bits for us, right, to come back to our remembrance. And Israelite 101, basic 101, not eating abominable foods, right? What to look out for, right? What is considered abominable, right? Certain foods. What exactly is considered like a horse? A horse you're not supposed to eat. You can't eat horse. A deer you can eat, right? Because you got the split hoof and chew up the cud, right? But chicken, you can eat chicken, but it don't have a split hoof. Obviously, it don't even have a hoof. It has webbed feet, but you can eat it. Why? It chews the cud. It's still considered a clean food. Unclean food will be something like alligator and stuff like that. The shit that you people like eating. Things that are meant to do their part, you're eating. Right? And again, the Lord left us little bits, you know what I'm saying, that we can still keep, like the Sabbath. We can still keep the Sabbath. We just can't keep it 100%. Right? But we are still able to keep it to the very best of our ability. You know what I mean? Pork. crabs, shrimp. I mean, the Lord gave us options. Obviously, you got products that are cured in pork, but the Lord gave us the option. Well, as we say, the option. He gave us the ability to try, man. Right? As long as you pray to the Lord, He's going to give you that spirit. If not, then He's just going to take it away, man. Right? And some of you just never had it. Right? So let's continue on. Right? 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 16. All scripture is given by inspiration of God, YAHAWAH, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Like I said, the Lord left a little bit for us, man, to come back to our remembrance. You know damn well that you see that pork label, you know damn well you don't have to get it. You just blatantly going off, man. Like I said, we all sin, we all go off, but you just blatantly do it. Some of you people blatantly commit adultery, knowing damn well that you don't have to do that. You see that big ass bushel of crabs, and you niggas still do it, man. And crabs, I'm hearing, is expensive. I mean, back when I ate it, I knew it was expensive. I was so little, but I was hearing the prices, right? Crabs are expensive. That ain't no cheap shit. But Jake will spend the money for that. But they see a big ass steak, right? Something that's actually lawful to eat. They see a big ass steak and they complain about the price. But what about that big bushel of crab, 2 bushels of crabs that you just bought last Sunday, right after church, or during church, or before church? I don't know, whenever your church start, right? But you'll hobble on in the grocery store and complain about prices in there. I don't even hear people complain about the prices of pork. But like I said, they see a salmon and they complain. See, we could complain about it because we don't eat that shit. We don't eat crabs. Right? So we could complain about it. We'd be like, man, salmon, that shit is expensive as hell. Right? But we'll say everything is expensive. We don't just say that. But like I said, you people don't complain about anything abominable, right, being expensive. But you see a big bag of fish and you'll complain about that being expensive. Right? So let's say all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. Right? What does all this boil down to? Your health. You know what I mean? Your health. You can live a little healthier in this hellhole. Am I saying that, crabs and pork, like I said at the beginning, eating pork, crabs, and shrimp is not the only abominable thing that you can't eat. I mean, you got non-pork eaters that are just unhealthy as hell, man. Right? But why amplify it? And once you know, because you talk to a lot of Christians, they know. Right? A lot of you Christians are just idiots, but you do know at least that you're not supposed to eat certain things, but you do it anyway. See, I barely even give y'all ignorant because I do give you ignorant because you ignore it. You ignore the Lord. So that's all I got on this, man. I'm not gonna make this any more longer than what I already made it. There's a reason why the Lord told us not to eat certain things. There's a reason why there's a dietary law. I mean, whether you heal, whether you forbear, because you got a lot of people out there. I just had a comment not too long ago, maybe about a few months to a year ago, talking about, yeah, well, I still eat my pork. I don't care. Okay, I don't think I replied back to him because I don't care. The video wasn't talking to you. If you're saying stuff like that, that means the video wasn't even talking to you. Okay, the video wasn't about you. If you get on my comment board of this video, right, and you sit up there and say, well, I still eat my pork, that means I'm not talking to you. Right? Go ahead. Hosea 4 says, I will not punish your son. I will not punish your daughters when they commit whoredom in the street. I will not punish. I'm not going to punish you. Right? The Lord said he's not going to punish you. He gonna let you continue to eat. He gonna let you continue to destroy yourself, man. He's not gonna reprimand you. He is, but not right now. He pretty much saying live it up, because when hell breaks loose, you didn't do what he told you to do. So when hell breaks loose and y'all crying, oh my God, and this, that, and the other, Lord ain't hearing your prayers. Lord ain't hearing you. You set up this, I'm gonna eat my pork. See, it ain't really just about eating. It's about the disrespect of the Lord, man. It is about it. It is about eating. But I'm saying the the whole thing is mainly about the disrespect and the abandoning of the Lord's word, man. Keep eating it. Like I said, I don't even think I. It's either I deleted the comment. I don't even think I deleted it. It's probably still up. I don't remember. Right. That's how insignificant you people are. Right. But anyway, giving all praise on the glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, Shalom.